Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Wiley Show. This Sunday morning, God woke me up this morning, and I am blessed. I thank God for waking me up in another episode. And let me tell you, on yesterday, I had the pleasure of thanking the up-and-coming female hip-hop artist, Erica Banks. She's on the charts, on the mainstream R&B hip-hop charts, at number 36 for Bussin'. Okay, so I want to say congratulations to the 1501 certified artist, Erica Banks. Now, when I was thanking her, I got the email that Megan Thee Stallion is going to be doing a concert. And I said, let me go check it out. You know, everybody know what happened with Megan Thee Stallion with Tory Lanez. Now, let's not go and say what happened, but something happened to somebody told, and it was a whole toll gate. Who did it? So she had a concert on Tidal, and let me tell you, the concert was off the chain. The only thing that was missing was, the audience. And of course, it had to be a virtual concert. But I was getting my life. I mean, oh my God, she was shaking that. The women was thick. I mean, cornbread eating. It was really nice. She was sweating. She looked good. I mean, she was there, she was rapping, she wasn't all out of breath. She put on an amazing show, even though, the crowd was not there, but she was like, all my hot girls at home, dance with me. And I really love that she was interacting with the people, at home and telling them to actually participate. And then I actually liked the fact that, they were paying homage to all the Black men that lives have been taken by the hands of the police. So that was a blessing as well. So I was enjoying that entire concert, and that was like, dang, I would love to see a Brandy virtual concert, a Monica virtual concert. I know they got versus battles, but, Fantasia, she did one, and she put on an amazing show. I think that's the different industry. I think now a lot of artists are going to be doing virtual concerts because they can't go inside a venue because of due to what we're currently living in. So I am definitely excited that she did an amazing job. I was extremely happy for Megan. She needed this win. She did get in trouble, and it's a bad press. But that virtual concert, she only talk about her feet no more, her foot, no Tory Lanez. Only thing that Megan Thee Stallion need to focus on is to continue to do what she's doing, and that is perform, market, and make hits. Period. Don't get distracted, Megan. Don't up there talking about what this person said this about me, that person said that about me. No. If you get distracted, you will lose. You are already temporarily next in line to being the next queen of hip-hop. This is your time to pretty much dominate while Nicki Minaj is out and while she's out, enjoying her life with her baby. This is the time for you to dominate. This is the time for you to take over. Now, also, when I was watching the NBA game, LeBron James were paying homage to Wakanda and to Black Panther. You already know Chadwick Boseman. He passed away, so he was bending down doing the Wakanda sign like that. So everybody have been just still mourning over his death. But I will tell you, everybody all over Twitter, he got one of the his team, Chadwick Boseman's team posted on Instagram about, he passed away. And that was the most liked tweet and the most retweeted tweet in the entire, I would say, in the entire Twitter universe. So I was excited about that. And I want to give a special shout out for that. Y'all are really into that. And people were into Black Panther. Even Black Panther was trending all doing, on Twitter. Everybody was rewatching it. Everybody was getting it in. Everybody was watching it and everything like that. And the reason why I'm going to go back to the Nicki Minaj piece, I heard, according to Lipstick Alley, that Nicki Minaj had her baby. Now, that was according to Lipstick Alley. I don't know if she really had her baby. So that don't be talking about what Wiley said. I'm going to say according, what my point of reference is, according to Lipstick Alley, because they said that she had the baby. They said that she had the baby. I'm gonna just say that right then and there. Okay, so don't get up on here and say, "Well, Wiley said they said." Lipstick Alley, another blog, and said that they haven't. So I just had to put that out there and get that together. So another thing that has been going on in these streets, and can you pass me that book, that red book on the table? It say by Shaun King. Can you pass me that book on the table? I meant to pass it that. Please pass me that book, please. It's a red. It's a Change for Us or something like that by Shaun King. Thank you. Okay. So Shaun King have been in the media and he have been getting dragged on Black Twitter. I reached out to a couple of people and I'm like, what in the world is going on? Why is he getting dragged by Black Twitter? They're apparently they're saying that he was using Chadwick Boseman death to promote his book. And he sent the email. Now, mind you, I did receive that email. Activist Shaun King accused of profiting of Chadwick Boseman's death. He responded. I received the email almost weekly. We receive emails from Shaun King. I'm a big Shaun King fan. Want to show y'all that I have his book. Okay, there we go. Have his book, Make Change by Shaun King. I think he's an incredible author. And I'm really, really reading this book. It's like a book of solutions for social justice, right? So I want to see right here. Someone tweeted Shaun King and said Shaun King is using the death of Chadwick Boseman to sell his book, and it is gross. They said, "What is wrong with him? What is wrong with you that you keep supporting him?" Question. And of course, they had took a screenshot of the email. And this was a screenshot, a quote from the email. It said, over the past 6 years, Black Lives Matter movement, I have traveled to 47 states, teaching, organizing, learning, and leaning. And for all 6 years, everywhere I go, people ask me, Shaun, how do I actually use my life, my skills, my time, my energy to impact and change? So he wrote a book, 272 pages, Make Change. And the answer to that question is not autobiography. I tell my story, of course, but it's actually a guide to help you through this exact moment that we are in right now. I am not here today to promote a product. I am here to promote a solution, an answer at a time when we desperately need clarity. So this is what Shaun King responds, because I mean, they were dragging him. Black folks, my friend Ernest Owens, they've been on the show. He's an amazing writer. He's actually running to be the treasurer of NABJ. He was dragging him. But this is what Shaun King said. He said, quote, I literally do not make a penny off my sales of my book. Nothing. Got paid a year ago to write it. I had a mass email pre-scheduled to go out this morning about my book. I updated the email to also mention the death of Chadwick. I don't regret it at all. There's that. And then somebody responded, you are a piece of SIH. I hope it was worth it. Now, he put the tweet out. He mentioned Chadwick Boseman's death in the email. Within the email, he was encouraging people to go and purchase this book, right? The problem is it was the timing. A lot of folks felt offended by the time. And then another thing, people just hate on Shaun King. They does not like Shaun King for whatever reason. They listen to rumors and they come up with stuff about Shaun King. Okay, Shaun King to me is a great man. He's not perfect, but I think he's an amazing man in the community. He does an amazing work in the community when it comes to social justice. I've known that he have helped families when they were dealing with situations. He have been on the front lines by getting email organized. He have also an organization with the grassroots, something with a law organization. He got a wing with that, and they actually help. And we send donations People send donations like for bail. They send donations for lawyers to help people and to defend people when it comes to police brutality and all of that. So Shaun King has been doing an amazing thing. If we look at the podcast he have done an amazing, amazing thing. I think that he's an amazing talent. Many people say you're profiting off the movement. Why do you have to be broke in the movement? Why do you have to be poor and struggling? Just because you for social justice and you for empowerment in the community, why do you have to be broke? People think that just because you're an activist, that you have to be a broke activist. I don't believe in that. I think activism is about empowering your community, using your power, your celebrity for the embedment of your people. But I don't think that you should die broke being an activist. I don't believe that. I don't believe that you should be broke now. There's so many avenues. You can write book, you can pay for speeches, etc. But I don't believe that you should be a broke activist that if you're out here getting your bag doing a book, I don't see an issue with that. You're supposed to have multiple streams of income, period. That is how your activism is more effective if you are bringing in revenue, because that causes a lot of depression. And if you're broke, how can you be talking about empowerment and fighting for social justice and you can't pay your light bill? How can you be fighting for social justice and you can't pay your phone bill or feed your children? No, I don't believe in that mindset that you have to be poor to be an activist. I believe that you can be out there, and Shaun King does an amazing job. What the issue is, you have other activists that's jealous of Shaun King, that is jealous of his success, and what do? They throw shots at Shaun King. Even Roland Martin threw a little shot. He be sharing like shady articles about Shaun King. Have Shaun King have done some things that we should call him out for? Yes, and call him up. But should we throw him away? No, because he have done some amazing things. Nobody's perfect. Even he have owned up to the bad things or to the bad mistakes he had made in business. Just like with his show, when he had did the podcast, he wanted a radio show network. He wanted this. He wanted that. He wanted a television. He wanted everything. He wanted to bite off everything with the North Star. And he just did too much. Even he had to admit, I just bit off more than I can chew. I should have just focused on one thing and then do the other thing and everything like that. But other than that, I think he's a good guy. I did tag him in my story. I did tag him in my story. He did put me in his story. So let me make sure I say that again. And I also believe that Shaun King is needed in the community because he is a great mentor for a Black man like myself. And I think he's a great mentor for teenagers, for kids, for whomever that is thinking about getting into social justice. And I highly suggest you go get this book. It's a book about solutions. And I love the fact that I had the pleasure of getting the book and reading it I'm on chapter 3 now, and I don't regret purchasing the book. That's all I had to say about that. Okay, now I will open up the phone lines if you want the phone lines to be open. So give me a second. I probably got to do it with the Google number. And then after my commentary, I'll open up the phone lines. Now, I say this and I say this humbly today. Toni Braxton was in the news, and Toni Braxton had said something. I want to make sure I bring that up, what she said. Toni Braxton said this, says she should have had more sex at a younger age and also party more, expresses religion stopped her. I want to read this. I want to do commentary on this. In an exclusive interview with The Guardian, Toni Braxton discussed her upbringing, career, and more. During the conversation, she expressed that sex is something she wished she would have happened more often at a younger age. I regret not having more sex when I was younger. I should have drank more. I should have partied more. I should have smoked more. Even she stated. The 52-year-old added that her religious upbringing is why she didn't. I think my religious upbringing stopped me doing a lot of things that I should have done. It's not a good look at an age I am now. The way it works is you do the stuff in your 20s and 30s, then in your 40s, you earn enough to pay for the therapy. She added. Now, I want to say this. This is the one thing that I am so glad that I got kicked out of the church with an order of protection. Let me tell you why. I grew up in a religious state. Now, Toni Braxton, she's right about that, but she was living up to these principles. Her own daddy was slinging that ping with a woman that wasn't his wife. Now, he was a preacher. He up there preaching you, telling you don't commit adultery, don't commit fornication, but yet he cheated on the first lady, his wife, Toni Braxton's mother. And so what I be telling people, live your life because you're going to regret it. Unless you really want to live by those principles, live by those principles if you want to live it. But don't do it because your mama and your daddy want you to do it if you grown. No, do it because you want to do it. Because when you get in your 50s like Toni Braxton, unbreak my heart. I wish I would ride some more pink. I wish I would win in the club and got hit from the back. I wish I would drink beer. I wish I would have smoked weed. Okay, all right. But she really wanted. And but you living it up for your parents because when you get older, you will regret it. That's why you live your life. That's why now, in my 20s, well, I'm 29, I started to go out more, started to experience life because I don't want to be older and like regret. Like even in my 30s, I'm going to travel more. If I still have breath in my body, still going to do more and really live my life. Right? And not be dictated to a religious system and they telling you what you should and should not do. But before they got into church, they was on drugs, they did this, they was living their best life. But then they got holy. Now they want you to be holy and not live your life. No, you experience life, so let everybody else experience life, right? So all of that was going on. Then little Devo, he said this. Oh God, where is his comment at? Lil Devo. Where did he? Because he made a comment. I think I said is that Lil Devo. Did I say his name right? He said this quote to Toni Braxton. No, you're looking at this wrong. You 50-something now, so this is the best time for you to be a HOE. Think about it. It's harder for you to get pregnant. The only disease you got to worry about catching is herpes from the old N-words. This is your prime. More of the story, live your best life, sugar. Just stick with the old N-word, though, because these young boys going to run through you and F up your legacy. Love, Lil Devo. So I say that, and you're right. But no, I say get somebody in your 20s and 30s, right, to give you your groove back. And you should be. When you get older, that's your prime. That's your peak where you really get it in. Ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you in your 40s and 50s, that's the time you really want to hump on something and ride on something like a, y'all know what I'm saying? And that's the time you really use your Pangea wash spray down there and let them just, that's the time. That's the time that you really get it in when you're in your 40s and your 50s. Women, that's when y'all really, really want it. And y'all know what y'all really, really want. Tell it. Do y'all know in your 40s and 50s, ain't that the time when you know what you really, really want and how you really, really want it, and how you really, really want it, lickety. I'm just saying, okay, that's the time, baby. Get it in. One thing about Jada Pinkett Smith, she got it in entanglement. And she got her August. I get you on August. Sure. I don't wear you out. You spend all that money and you got it in and stuff like that. Sure. If you want it, get it. Don't deprive yourself of some good thing. Tonight is the night. I'm gonna make you a woman. Tonight is the night. Put on you some Betty Wright and get it on. Put on you some tap, 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 tap. Put on you some tap, tap, tap. Put on some WAP. Put on some Kaya. Get it in. Don't stop. Do it. This is your time. Why don't you stop that? Somebody, it's closed. Doesn't know. Open it up. Open up them cookies. Get it in. Some of y'all need to get, that's why you're bitter, upset. That's why you're losing your edges. Don't deprive yourself of that type of pleasure. Get it in today. All right? Don't you deprive yourself. I'll wait on the right one. I'll wait on real love. I'll wait until I get married. Don't wait on that. You might not never get married. These men these days, the Bible says, when you feel good men, these men don't want you. They probably want your brother or your uncle. So just go on, get it in. Get you some toys and stuff. Get it in. I just have to say that to somebody, because somebody right there just pacing the floor, just as in heat, they horny. Right then and there while you in your kitchen, scrambling them eggs. Get it in. After you get through scrambling, putting the season up your eggs, get it and get it in. Call somebody or call me, you know, especially if you got good stocks and bonds and you know about credit and all that stuff. We'll talk about that later after we get it in. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, that's the message for today. Toni Braxton, don't you deprive yourself of that. Sure. You got that voice. You know how to sing. You look good. You still look good. It ain't leaning like that. I don't know if you got a little plastic. Get it in, sister. So you look too good. Get it in. All right? Because you're going to be still waiting on all that. Get it in. Because I'm sure going to be getting it. When I get 50-something years old, I'm still going to be getting it in. Sure. What I want to hold myself for? Man, please. Give me a gap. I'm going to be go ahead on. Give me a 20-something. Lay 20-something and get it in. So I just have to say that because don't, again, deprive yourself of that. And that's a sign of misunderstanding. Oh, I can't do this because the church. And I used to be so scared going to the movies, y'all, because my church was against going to movies. So for a long time, I didn't go to the movies. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. It's to go to the movies. They say you can't sit with the seat of scorn and you can't sit with all of that. And I was like so scared to go to the movies. Here I am scared to go see Black Panther because the church said you can't go to the movies. You're going to hell. And these folks were cheating on their husband, backsliding, smug, doing all, eating each other, punani. And you know what I'm saying? And they was in heat. They were backsliding because they were depriving themselves of pleasure. After you had 6 kids, it's hard to be celibate. After it went down, you got 6 kids and all that type of stuff. So eventually, when I got older, I started going to the movies and I go before this pandemic. I used to go to the movies every week, eat, talk, every week by myself, enjoying it. Shoot, one time I went to the movies, I got it in the back or in the restroom with somebody. I said, wait a minute, let's go in this family restroom and then lock it. We got some privacy. I supposed to been watching the movie. The movie was kind of boring. And I said, well, we might as well go ahead and make our own little movie. So, no, I did it at the gym. I did it at the gym, too. I used to do it at the gym, too, because they used to have them privacy rooms where the changing rooms, and then you can go in the change room and do what you got to do. I'm not going to deprive myself of something. We 2 consenting adults. Let's get it in. Don't deprive yourself of that. Shoot. Look down there and say, we getting it in tonight. Just say that. Okay? He had his wife and everything, his kids, everything. I didn't care. He wanted to get it. Don't deprive yourself of all that type of stuff. Let's get it in. They got good stuff, Especially if you got a family, that's the good, So I didn't even feel bad. I was telling him, your wife can't do that, right? He was like, no, my wife can't do that. I know not these type of tricks. Let's go. All right. But that's what Toni Braxton, but get it in, okay? Don't deprive yourself of that. You still got time. You only 50-some years old. You ain't in your 80s, so you still got time. And if you want me to, I unbreak something. Baby. Baby, you want me to unbreak something, okay? I'm living my best life. I'll be right. All right. Get it in. Don't deprive yourself. Just like Jada told the Will, I wanted to feel good. He wanted to feel good. Just like Holly Berry said, make me feel good. Make me feel. I'm like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Somebody, don't wait. Do it now. You only live one life. You only got one life to live. Okay? All right? Okay? I just had to say it. Get it in. Don't deprive yourself. All right, so I had to say that. Now, another rumor that's been going on, someone sent this to me. I don't know how true it is. I Googled it, couldn't find that much information, so I'm just going to talk about it. The rumor mill is swirling about a scuffle between R&B heavyweights The Weeknd and Usher. The word is Usher came out on top after paparazzi reports said that they spotted The Weeknd and he looked badly beaten. According to the paparazzi, The Weeknd was spotted with two black eyes, a busted lip, a busted nose. So that is a rumor that they're saying that The Weeknd and Usher was fighting. Reason why I don't believe it, I don't see Usher doing some stuff like that. I don't see Usher like beating up The Weeknd and busted lip and stuff like that. But you already know the Usher shade The Weeknd back in earlier this year about that he feels though that Usher shade The Weeknd after the Canadian singer claimed that the R&B legend stole his style on Climax. So they had their little beef about a song and this and that. But I personally don't believe that is true. But if it is true, y'all heard it here on the Wiley Show. Somebody said, you got to talk about this. I'm like, okay, I didn't see any pictures or anything like that. You know, why are you still outside there shopping? This a whole pandemic. But anyhow, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. Okay, I heard that. Now the receipt is what I heard. Okay, but I heard that such and such did they have me up. I could be on here like Tasha K talking about they didn't drop some coffee in my DM, a reliable source. I could have did that charges for some recycled receipts, doctored up receipts on Patreon, but I didn't do that. I just said what I heard. At least I'll give you.
I heard. Oh, I heard. Well, you heard what receipt.
You don't need the receipt. The receipt is my lips to my audience. That's the receipt. But yeah, so if that happened, I want you all, we definitely will be praying for Weeknd. If he is, we will put him in the beat up, sick and shut in list. So he will definitely be added to that list because if he have been beat up, we definitely will be praying for our brother. Definitely gonna be praying for our brother. Because if he got knocked out, especially if you let somebody then lock you up and they were giving women bumps and all that stuff. Allegedly, they said Usher give people bumps and everything. You gotta go to the hospital. The IT give you that toxic, ping. That's what I heard, and that actually came out. That's what I heard. Man, he love big women, give them bumps, and after they get done, they got to get tested, and that test to be coming back positive, allegedly. Now I do want to say this. 50 Cent, he did a show, and he pretty much was talking about he can never be canceled. And he can never be canceled. 50 Cent was talking about, I can never be canceled. Nothing I can do. And I'm listening to him. Nick Cannon probably thought the same thing. It is certain things that you can say to get canceled in the industry. So 50 Cent, you may be the king of trolls, but let you get so out of order and troll the wrong people, you can be canceled. So don't be talking about that you can't be canceled. Let you troll the wrong person. I guarantee you them shows will be canceled just like that. Ask Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon was the hardest working man in show business. Had so many jobs. He just slipped up, start talking because he wanted to be so woke with dashikis and black glasses and turbans and all that. Said something to the wrong group, and them bags were getting snatched. Baby, they was I never seen nobody bag getting snatched when you actually, the show is on, Wild and Out is on, and they snatch it off the air. That, to me, is when you went too far that you can get canceled. Don't never think that you can't get canceled, right? Especially if you're working in the same space with other people. Now, if you create your own network, your own entity, then no, you can't be canceled because you're the boss. But as long as you're working for other folks, yes, you can. No matter, I don't care how you say it, but yes, you can. I'm just saying that right then and there, so you can get up there all day long and say that. I bet you Bill Cosby said he can't be canceled. I bet you R. Kelly said, I can never be canceled. Put your name on the ladder. And look at him now. He's in that Metropolitan Correctional Center paying folks to beat him up so he can get out of jail early. No, you still gonna be up in there. You gonna sit in there. Bill Cosby, so what? You can't see out of both your eyeballs. They still gonna let you sit in there because you're black. They ain't letting you release. People built their political careers off y'all. Y'all ain't going nowhere. If you wrong in there, you just wrong. It's gonna be you ain't going home. I don't understand that. R. Kelly, you already know. Why would you pay Pookie and them to beat you up in the cell? Thinking the judge gonna let you out? They ain't letting you out. You got so many federal cases in this place, that place, all these places. You should have kept your peen in your pants. If Bernie Mac was alive, he would have been like, you should have kept your peen in your pants. That's the price that you pay when you up there want to pee on people. Pee, go in the toilet. And now you got to wind up. Now, since you like pee, now you got to pee in people in your cell. But that you ain't going nowhere. You can forget about it, baby. You got cases everywhere. Ain't nothing you can do. It's just some stuff you did. You just went too far. You just peed on the wrong person. And your brother Bruce is out. So Bruce is allegedly, since we said about R. Kelly a little bit, supposed to be talking to Tasha K. Okay, he's out of Cook County Jail. He's living in a halfway house. He reached out to Tasha, according to Tasha. Okay, and he's supposed to be doing this interview with Tasha K. I don't believe it. I think he's gonna go to a network television and then probably finally go to Tasha. But Tasha K claims that she will be interviewing Bruce. Now, she said Bruce is out of jail. That's what she said. That's what Tasha K said. Okay? You got to verify anything that Tasha K said. Before you run and repeat it, you better verify it. Verify anything that's in life. You better not just be uptaking what these people say is gospel. You better verify what she said is the truth before you make that decision. Period. Okay? Now look at Trey Songz. Trey Songz is on his way of being canceled. I reached out to his management team and I told them verbatim, because I'd be reaching out to folks like I know these people, right? And I reached out to his management team and I'm like, can y'all please tell Trey Songz to stop talking to the press? He not really good because he's digging a bigger hole for himself. Tell him to stop talking to the press. Stop trying to defend it. Don't talk to the press. Let your lawyer sign up and move on. I reached out to his team about that. And then, of course, I said he should come on the Wiley Show. And I told him to lead them women. I didn't say women, but I said lead them women in where they at. Don't go pick them up. Leave them where they at. Don't be trying to pick them up because you on the road of being canceled. So stop it. Don't even pick up no more women. Okay? Get you some. I said I gave him a list of some toy shops that you can go to, adult toys, and you go and get you a toy and just be done with it and just stay safe. Because the more and more you do this, the more and more you're on the road of being canceled. Because these women these days, a lot of them, they don't see it. They want to come up. All right, they want to come up. Okay, I'm just saying, I did reach out because I do be reaching out to people. That's what I do over here at the Wiley Show. I reached out to folks. Now, Phaedra, Lord have mercy. I think she's on boot camp, marriage boot camp. She was talking, she was showing off her rack. And she was talking so much that one of her boobies fell out and we saw the nipple and it looked nice. It did. It was a nice Georgia raisin on her. Okay. I was thoroughly turned on. And when she did it, I was like, whoa, gosh, yes, Phaedra, yes. And she said, oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do it. No, like she did it. I saw it. I saw my own eye. I seen it. Somebody sent that to my email. They said, Wiley, did you see it? Then I see what? Her boobies. I said, well, let me click. I'm like, whoa, yes. Isn't she? Oh, wow. It's beautiful. Oh, man. I said that good old Georgia raisin right there on that, right there. I think it was the right one or the left one. The left or the right one. Whatever one it is, I'm glad that it was up there. She was laughing because she was kind of happy. Now, you already know that you were the man that be beating up people. So don't you get knocked in your eye because you up there showing other men your thing. Because you allegedly were the man that be kicking folks' bodies on people on toilets. So if you get drop kicked on the toilet, don't come on here crying for a click of the view because you should have kept no, he shouldn't kick you and all that, showing your thing, you know what I'm saying? I just hope nothing happened to you, you know. Don't show nobody that. That's only for your man, and get you some clothes that can fit you. And I'm supposed to slip out like that. But I'm glad it did slip out because I slept really good last night. That was a good dream I had. I was dreaming about Georgia. I was dreaming about Georgia. All right. I said, let me go to Georgia. If Georgia got stuff like that, I'm going to move to Georgia. That's what I'm talking about. Because that was really good. It looked good. It did. Her pastor mother would be pissed. Yeah, she did see it. She did. What are you talking about? She showed it. And I saw it. I got it on my favorites. I'm gonna watch that again and again. So yeah, now let's get into what is currently going on YouTube. Okay, because I know y'all are here for that. Now, Armon Wiggins went live on Station Head. I believe it was yesterday. And the name of that show was, give me a second. I think it said Bank Statements. What was the name of that show? The name of that show, he went live on Station Head and he made a video that said earnings. So he got on Station Head. He was like, you know, Tasha K, I am not about to post my earnings because your mentee is trying to bait me to do it. I'm going to the boss. I'm not talking to the mentee. I don't know if he's black or white. Okay, he said that. He said he don't know if he's black or white. He said, no, I'm not going to respond to him because he don't even know if he's black or white. So I want to talk to the boss. Then he roasted Tasha K. He said, wow, that 31, I thought it was bigger than 31K. I didn't even think it was, you should have more money than that. And you got 800,000 subscribers. And I kept saying it should be way bigger than that. Because Lovely T money should be way bigger than that. I think I heard in the grapevine she got about 60 to 80 or 100,000 last month she made, I heard. So Tasha K, out of how much mess she talked, how much wag she been dropping, she should have more than 30-some thousand. So Amal, we can say, I'm not dropping that. I dropped $10,000 to Tasha K if Tasha K released how her mama looked and not an old picture and then find how my mama looked and let's compare mama to mama. And I'm like, why y'all bringing up mamas? Why y'all bringing up mamas? Y'all mamas ain't no content creators. Both of y'all got some beautiful mamas. And if y'all mamas was single, I'd be trying to shoot my shot. I think Tasha K mama's single. I think she's singing the way she was sucking on that lemon. I definitely will shoot my shot, okay? Because she's beautiful. My Wiggins mama beautiful too. Anyhow, but he said let's compare mama to mamas. So I'm like, what do the mamas got to do with it if you go drop your earnings? And 3 people that don't have nothing to do with the beef, they were triggered. They dropped the earnings, they bank account earnings to me. 3 folks. And all 3 of them people, wow, all 3 of them people is blessed. If those are their bank statements, if they didn't catfish me or nothing, y'all are blessed. So they were triggered. Baby, they was just showing me bank statements. Now, out of all them 3 people, they did not send me any money. And I was hurt. I did cry last night too. I did. Once they sent me this, I teared up. I'm like, oh, why is they sending me this? Why is they provoking me? Why is they doing this? That's like torment. It's like torment. It's just like I'm in a cage or something. You got the key to get me out, and you just dangling the key. I teared up. I'm like, what is this sign? What is this? What do I need to do? What do I need to do? Cause they just dangling it. I mean, big numbers, baby. I said, them numbers are real. I said, wow. I said, why is he dangling it? I went in prayer. I said, Lord, if they just give me $1 million. Hey, blah, shut up. And then the Lord said, just get some sleep. I got you. You got to work hard. You got to work some more. Don't be dismayed. Don't be discouraged. Keep your eye on the prize. And I kept my eye on the prize. But baby, all I can think about is the numbers on that bank account. Lord have mercy. I said, woo. Keep your eye on the prize. But I did tear up a little bit. I said, good God Almighty. And see, I be sitting here begging, donate, and you got it like that, and just go dang that to me. But some say they will one day, and I said, okay, I just got to believe it. I got to move on. But I know I was on the right track. But thank y'all for showing me that, because I said mine's gonna look like that too one day. One day it's gonna look just like that and more. One day. But I just don't want to just show it to people, like danging it to people. No. Wow, because that was a triggered show. It was a lot of folks that was triggered yesterday. But Armon Wiggins, back to him, he ain't post his receipts. He did not post not nothing, not a receipt, not a earn it, no nothing. But then yesterday, Candace from DayTimeTea went live yesterday and premiered a video. And the name of that video she premiered is Summer Walker and Amal Wiggins get dragged by narcissist, failed singer Jaguar Wright, and then she put Jay-Z and more. Then I'm like, OMG, she is in the mess. Okay. So, of course, me being the reporter that I am, I'm in the bushes watching. And she said in here, for inquiring minds, I have been editing and working on this video for the past 3 days. Hope you all enjoy. This 3-day editing and research process was a lot. Enjoy. You may be editing this for 3 days, but it was quite suspect that you dropped that after Tasha K was going back and forth with Armon Wiggins. My thing is this. Before I share this, please don't get triggered. I got my own mind, okay? My thing is this. Is Candace DayTimeTea time using Armon Wiggins to get back at Tasha K? I want to say that again. Is Candace from DayTimeTea time using Armon Wiggins to get back at Tasha K? I want to know. Because it's a lot of pieces moving across this board, and it's a lot of sneak stuff going on in these YouTube streets. So I personally believe that she said, oh, this is my friend. And I go back to what Storm Monroe said. How y'all say y'all friends and y'all never met? Anywho, but they going to meet one day. But anywho. She said, this is my friend. She was promoting him and everything else about the Jaguar Wright. Now, let's get into the commentary of Candace DayTimeTea. She reported and said, oh, my gosh, Jaguar Wright is delusional. I didn't know who she was. And she's just delusional. And she got a mental illness. But nothing against mental illness. I think she got a mental illness. Number one, Candace DayTimeTea is not a psychiatrist. Number two, she's not certified in mental health. So everything that she said is just that, her opinion, right? So that she said can be a fact about her mental health. But she did make some quite good points. Who is Jaguar Wright? My mom knows who she is. We're young, and so we're not understand the music that she had contributed to the industry. Me personally, I think Jaguar Wright does a lot of talking, and she says a lot of things that don't really make sense. And I hope that and pray that she gets the help that she needs. So when Candace was actually doing the conversation and having a conversation about Jaguar Wright, she said, well, Armon Wiggins, she posted that on there. And I think that's right. I think that's an amazing collaboration that she did. I think that's awesome. I think that's great because despite all of that, Tasha K never gave Armon Wiggins that type of publicity and co-signed him like Candace DayTimeTea did. Candace DayTimeTea did not act like she came up with the story. She actually went and said, this is what Armon Wiggins said. She played his video, pretty much gave him clout, and he's excited, all in the chat, so happy. On the top, he is so excited. Oh my God, Candace, you're finally giving me the attention that I need. I've been screaming to the rooftops. I've been calling black women buckets. I've been having buckets in my house. I've been going downstairs in the basement, and I left and I went upstairs and I showed some cards. Candace, I thank you for giving me the attention that I need. You didn't throw shade on my name. I'm so happy. I was upstairs. Some of them cards, they was just dragging me. But Candace, I'm thinking, you didn't have to give me the permission that you did, but I'm so happy. You really put permission on my name. You said my name. Pathetic. I was so happy. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, he was so happy. I'm like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. All I could just think back when he used to drag Candace. Oh, my bad is ignorant. I'm just very ignorant, right? So all I did was I just went back in my mind. I was like, all I can remember when he said, why is this one with this cartoon up there coming against my platform working with Tasha K? And I went back in my mind when he used to say that about Candace. But I'm happy in the same sense because, give him his credit. Because, when you don't give Armon Wiggins his credit, this man go on a drunken rant. There's two things you don't do for Armon Wiggins. Don't give him his credit and say he don't like black women. Baby, get ready because ain't no use you trying to talk to him, trying to insert him. And please, for the life of me, don't compare Armon Wiggins to Storm Monroe. If you do that, get ready for a rant and just get ready. You even bring up a storm. I just say it's storming out. Don't compare me. I said, no, Amal, it's just storming outside, just raining. Don't compare me to Storm Monroe. He don't know if he black or white. Hold on one minute. Let me sip my cocktail. He don't even know if he black or white. He don't even know. Hold 1 second. He don't even know. See, this is what I'm saying. See, you cannot compare me to the mentee. And hold on. You're like, all right, come on, man. Sit down. So when after you get through with that rant about the storm that you ain't storm, they still gonna compare you to Storm Monroe. It still gonna happen. The more you say don't compare, they gonna do it because it gets you under your skin. But Candace this is the thing. I'm being messy this morning. I'm being a little messy. I'm being a little messy. Candace, I believe, is trying to help Armon Wiggins get to 100K. So she can have the bragging rights that I got Armon Wiggins to 100K and all that. This is the thing. Storm and Armon, they're both getting used, right? But it's a good use. Even though they're getting used, it's a profitable use because you're getting the bag getting used. But y'all both are getting used as pawns in this situation. Because you go on your platform, you're going to defend. Candace is the best. She's the greatest. She's awesome. And I love Candace. Y'all, shout out to Candace. And then Stormy Rowe, oh my God, love Tasha K. Tasha K is amazing. Y'all both getting used. And I already know what they're going to say. While you hating this and this, listen, I'm just a commentator and I'm just sitting here observing what's going on today in these YouTube streets. So she bragged about, she posted Armon Wiggins. She talked about Jaguar Wright. She said that Jaguar Wright is homophobic. And she shouldn't have said that because that was homophobic. And I'm like, she was telling the truth. He does like playing with buttholes. Is that homophobic when he does play with booty? Like, we're not going to label this woman homophobic when he say things against black women. What do we label that? See, this is the only thing I disagree with that. Let's not go with this homophobic card when you admit on your lives that you like buttholes. Like, come on. Like, we just going to label this black woman this? What do we label men that say things against black women? I'm just saying. Let's not be too quick to throw a shoe at somebody unless you clean. Don't throw a shoe at her and try to label her something. No, absolutely not. I'm like, why y'all labeling Jaguar Wright this? Oh, because she said something about his butt and all that. Well, first and foremost, sir, did you say you like butts? That's a question I have. Did you say you like to deal with butts and all of that type of stuff? Yes or no? And if you say yes, how are you going to say homophobic? And what is the meaning of homophobic? Siri, what is the meaning of being homophobic?
I found this on the web.
Okay. So homophobic is a verb of hostility to disdain, fear, or fear of gay sexual orientation or gay people. She don't have a fear. So Jaguar Wright cannot be homophobic because sister girl like to eat WAP. Sister girl, she like to eat and put her face in some WAP. She said in the video, I ain't coming against you because I'm bi. I like WAP. And if I wasn't married like that, I'd be in a big bowl of WAP. So how could she be homophobic when she herself as a woman eat WAP? Make that make sense because she said it in the video. Period. The same way I'm not going to say Amal Wiggins hate black women, I'm not going to say Jaguar Wright is homophobic. No. When you roasting and gagging, you just roast and gag. But when you try to put labels on people, be careful. Be careful because when you do that, that's hypocrisy. Because when you say something against black women, you ain't going to like it when they label you. Well, you don't like, oh, you said I don't like black women. Y'all so bitter. And this is the term that I'm how we use. I listen to folks, baby. I ain't dumb and I wasn't born last night. I was born Sunday morning, but not this Sunday. It was a Sunday morning, November 11, 1990. I was born, not no August 30th, 2020 Sunday morning. Okay, so Armon Wiggins like, see, that's what they like, the underdogs. That's what they like. It ain't got nothing to be doing to be no underdog. You said what you said. Don't try to put underdogs in it. Because that ain't got nothing to do with no underdog. You said what you said, and they come there for what you said. Ain't got nothing to do with no underdog. These black women that have said that, the black women have went on the charge, and we just repeat what they have said. Nothing to do with no being the underdog. That ain't got nothing to do with it. It's what you said, and you have to apologize for what you said. It's simple. It's simple. You can't say, well, Wiley, it's the underdog. No, you have to apologize for what you said. It's so simple. And you don't want nobody labeling you that to be anti-black women. So don't label Jaguar Wright as being homophobic. That's the point that I'm making. Is that clear here? Is that clear here? Right. Okay. He does it about that. He has a so is that clear? Is that fair? Is that fair this morning? Is that fair this morning? It is what it is. Is that fair this morning, kid? Our Carl Christian, that's her. Is that fair? Oh my God, you a Scorpio explains everything. Is that so fair? I just know that was fair this morning. It is what it is. The Jaguar Wright, she was in the community, and she sang songs, and she did a rendition of Nina Simone. She worked in the Roots. She did a record with Jay-Z. She's been performing all over the world. She is a celebrity. They know who she is, and she gets the credit that she deserves. Though she may have been saying some things you may not agree with, well, let's not take away from that woman's talent. Oh, my God today. My God today. My God today. And that's what I had to get up on here and be real with you, because I knew it that somebody in this chat today was going to be shady and put that on Jaguar Wright. And I said to myself in my air mattress, in my blankets and my sheets, I said, listen to this. I cannot allow for nobody to say she's homophobic and all of that type of stuff. I got to scream from the mountaintops that woman said she like WAP. She go both ways. And she was just being funny the same way Amal Wiggins were being funny. Period. Let's not be too quick with that way. So I got my Google number here if anybody want to call in this morning, because Blog Talk Radio, they down doing the maintenance. So what we're going to do is, if anybody call in, you can call in on the Google number. Okay. And I got the Google number on the, give me a second, on the screen. So if you want to call in, it's on the screen. So it is right there. So yes, do I think that Candace should have stayed out of it? No. I think she did it because it's very profitable to do it and to get back at Tasha K, because she don't like it. I don't give a care what nobody say. Candace does not like it that Tasha K was dragging her and then was hacked her channel, and then how she tried to cuss her out and do all of this stuff and throw her. Candace gonna always get you back. I don't know her zodiac sign, but Candace, don't forget, and she's very strategic. She's strategic. Candace is very strategic in how she moves. Tasha K is strategic, but she'll come out and say, blah, 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 blah. But Candace from DayTimeTea, she's very strategic. I got to give Sister Girl that. Very strategic. Because what she did yesterday and how she put that title, that'll let you know that they are friends, that they talk offline. It is what it is. And it's okay. I'm not mad at them, not hating on them, but the same way you could do commentary, Wiley could do commentary. Period. Excuse me. Woo, Lord, that fan just all up in the air, all down my little thickety thing down my throat. But I had put on a good thing. And the reason why I want to get up on this show and have that conversation with you guys is because I think it was great. I have been reaching out to Jaguar Wright. We reached out to her 3 times. No response. I don't even know if she's in the same city. But I have been reaching out to her, and I've been trying to get her on the show because I think it would be a great interview. And of course, we haven't got a response. So it is what it is. I'm going to keep trying. I'm not going to stop. We will get Jaguar Wright on the show one day. Okay? We're not going to stop. We're going to have a good time getting her on the show. And I think it would be a great episode having her on the show, because I think that, ask her the questions and to see why she's like she is today. Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Wiley. How are you?
Good morning, all right. What's on your mind?
I was in the chat and I don't think you saw my comment. I was saying that you should reach out to Jaguar Wright and see if you can interview her, because she did, make a video on her Instagram and everything, and it would be great because I don't think she's really set for a long interview for quite some time. Since you're trying to grow your channel and do some different things, I think it'd be good.
Right, I think that would be dope. I think that would be a dope interview.
Yeah, so do that for us producers. And the other thing is, I want you, Armon talked all that noise about how he was going to show his stuff and not around here backpedaling and popping. It's been shown, he's seen the email in the account, now he doesn't want to show his. What do you think about that?
I think that it's hypocritical because he said, Tasha K, you show your income, I'll show my income. That's what he said. So he have no right but show his income. You cannot try to get out of it and say, well, Storm on road. I mean, no, Storm shared her Tasha K financial records, right? It's there, her Google stuff. He shared it. And so we want to see Amal Wiggins records. Show your record. Hashtag show your bank statements.
Well, what's funny too is that this is not the first time that he's done some backpedaling. So I think that he now that he's been calling the carpet per se because he's got delivered what he said he was what he's asking for, he's in trouble. But anyway, I'll go to the rest of your call through. Have a good day.
All right, thank you.
Call from. Goodbye.
All right, somebody had called me. Let me call you back. Who had called me? Somebody had called me twice. Okay, I'm going to call you back. 9095. I'm going to call you back. Calling back. So, yeah, he said he was going to release it, right? So it's only right that you release it. Hello? So we're going to call you back. If you call in, we'll call you. Yeah, you had called, so what was your comment?
Don't let it get the best of you, baby. It's never ending. All right, so since we're talking about Ricky Lake this morning, I believe she's fake. She's just a typical black woman that get along with the gays, so she won't be tried or bullied by the gays. She doesn't have her own opinion when it comes to that. Tasha K, yes, I'm definitely team Tasha K. Tasha K, like I said before, can go mainstream. Tasha K has worked very hard. Candace, she just gives us some props and a good night earcopper in the background, and that's what she's doing. I don't really care for her. I believe she's fake, and her intro is fake. It's nice, but she's just fake overall. Team Tasha K. Armon is Armon. I'm glad Tasha K got rid of him when she did. All right, thank you.
All right. Wow, y'all is up in this morning calling in. So if y'all calling, the number is 972-674-9462. Yesterday, the callers were lit. I don't know what was in the coffee or what was in the water, but y'all was so lit from beginning, middle, and end. Lit. Okay? Why do you want income information? Maybe you should show yours also, because you can ask others without showing yours. Let's be real. No, I'm not going to do it because I never agreed to show anything. I never put out a challenge. Armon Wiggins put out a challenge to show his income, that if Tasha K showed hers, that he will show his. That's what he said. That's what he said. He said, Tasha, if you release your income, I release my income. He said. That's what he said. Good morning.
Hello.
Yay. Good morning.
Hiya.
Hey, so what's on your mind?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm lying.
You lie.
All right, just wanted to say that. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. That's all you wanted to say? Oh, they just wanted to say hello. They wanted to lie. They just wanted to hear my voice. They just wanted to hear my voice. Good morning. Hey.
Good morning. How are you?
Bless.
That's right. So I just wanted to make a comment to what you're saying. Mr. Armon, I personally feel like content for his channel, maybe he would have had, a better chance of growing. I did try to watch him a few times a few months ago, and I remember a lot of people were telling him, you're kind of biting off a field you're not too good in, not too entertaining. Talking about the celebrities like you, like Storm, like Tasha K. I personally feel like he should do more of a day in the life of Armon. Maybe he should have, kind of been one of those type of bloggers that took you on his day-to-day journeys, perhaps. But yeah, the whole, reporting on the celebrities and things like that just does not work for him. And keep your work up.
All right, thank you so much. All right. So the number is 972-674-9462. I'm going to call you back if we missed your call. Wow. But he does great as reporting. He's an amazing talent. I'm entertained when I watch him all the time. He's entertaining. Candace, DayTimeTea. Hey, you live on the Wiley Show. What's your question or comment? Hey.
I'm giving a comment. Good morning, Wiley and Chad. Okay, so in my opinion, I think Armon is hypocritical because on his life, just like what you said, and he even showed his new Mercedes, and he even spoke about how King Payne bought a new Benz. So I'm like, if you're going to do that, why not just show what you make since you're balling like that? Yeah, he did all that. He's like, look at my new red Benz that I bought. And I'm like, okay.
But what was that picture like? Was it in the lot or was it outside in front of his house?
If you watch his live towards like the end, I don't know, it looks like he was in a garage or something. Because if you watch, he showed it, he put it up, he was like, this is all me, I did this on my own, no one helped me. And then
that's a lie. That's a lie. When people say, well, I'm just saying that, don't say that nobody helped me. Your audience, you built a platform that contributed, that helped you to get the car. Don't say don't nobody help you, because that's a lie. That's not true.
And I remember he did a video a while back with King Payne, and King Payne, he's like, look, King Payne, he just bought a brand new Benz too. He's like, cash money. He's like, we don't need to be anybody's mentee. We're doing it over here. Yeah, both of them. So I'm like, if you're gonna do all that, then you could, you can show your thing. You know who started all this. So
yeah. So why they getting cars that depreciate value off the lot? I'm gonna get some stocks, bonds, and all that type of stuff. Cause cars, baby.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm not going to just get it going debt for a car just to show off on YouTube. Not going to happen.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's what I wanted to say, Wiley. That was my input. So thank you. Let me get back to the chat.
All right. Thank you so much. Don't y'all be running if somebody took a car at the showroom. Show it outside, you driving it, live streaming. I'm just saying. I don't just be saying, I don't trust none. And did you buy the car or did you lease the car? It's a totally two different things. Good morning, live on the Wiley Show. What's on your mind?
Hi, Wiley. I love you.
Love you.
I get a kick out of you all the time. Anyway, all I have to say, really, I watch all of these content creators. I don't have a problem with anything that anybody does. The little piece here and there, it doesn't bother me. I think what turns people off with Tasha and Armon is like, it seems so personal. It's no longer fun on either part to me because, sometimes the jokes and the mess and the roast, yeah, that can get entertaining. But honestly, it's kind of a turn off that they go like these things, like I heard Armon talk about how Tasha, she's just unhappy and miserable, and that's why he read in the cards, or he don't need to read the cards. He just knows, and it's just like you go to these things, and to be honest with you, I heard Tasha roast Armon. She subbed Armon many, many times. Yes, she has. She's gone on other platforms to dog him out. But I've never really seen her go at him like he goes at her. And well, I want to ask you this. Why is this going on so long for two people who've never met in person?
Because
it's so personal.
Because let me tell you this. If you look at with Armon Wiggins and Tasha K, it's two things. Ego. People is jealous. They don't want somebody to surpass them. I believe she feels as though she don't want Amal Wiggins to surpass her, and she see the talent. And what Armon Wiggins is, he's just a little butthurt that she took the Dr. CB interview and he's trying to prove a point, and that he say some fucked up shit and she catch him on it, and then she'll drag him on it, and then he don't like that. But both of them got some ego. Both of them are narcissistic, are narcissists. Because if they talk about Jaguar Wright as a narcissist, oh no, Tasha and Amal Wiggins, because baby, they gonna say this a lot. I did that. I. See, I don't do that. And it's gonna be a lot of eyes. Okay, narcissist people, they put a lot of them in there. They show car. Who you trying to prove that you got a new car and a new house? So what? May God bless you. Just keep the notes up. Don't let it get evicted. Don't let it get repo. God bless you. Who you saying because it's Ruby Red? Did you get that biz, Amal? Because T.S. Madison got one. Who you trying to impress, T.S. Madison, that you get some new flows in your house? Have it happy. But if you post it publicly, the public, we can kiki about it. Period.
Right. That's what I feel the same way. Like, it's supposed to be, like, I'm going to be honest with you, even though he was just as mean to you and, the shade going back and forth between you two, it didn't seem to have that underlying tone of hate. You know what I mean? I never got Armon hated you.
No, we don't hate each other.
I never got that even in his deepest point of not being your friend.
Right. It's no hate. It's just we just do clicks and views.
I get it. I just got it something happened. They just gave each other the jab and go back and forth.
Yeah, no hatred.
Different. This is the thing that they have is different, and I want both of them to know that even though the surface, the entertainment, the beat, America likes that. Not even just YouTube being sector, America likes it. But it's kind of getting to a turn-off point when you start this hate, this underlying seething hate that you have for each other. And to be honest with you, it makes no sense for two people who've never seen each other in person. It's crazy. Think about it. You had to go to work every day. You had a coworker that said, "Oh, Wiley's this, Wiley's that, Wiley's this, Wiley's that. I don't like Wiley." And then you go, I don't like my coworker because of these reasons. And then you two have to still be in this space together. Everybody's going to be watching because it's like, oh, I hope they don't fight one day. These two will never fight. All they can do is keyboard. What do they call them? Twitter fingers?
Yeah, just Twitter finger because they upset. It's a lot of ego. It's ma'am. It's a lot of egos in place, and it's money involved. People are jealous. They're hating, and they don't like that Amal Wiggins, coming up in the street and got influence. They don't like this about Amal Wiggins, that he said, "I'm the shit. I'm that nigga. Can't nobody beat me. I got the greatest show on YouTube." Like, they don't like that he got confidence. They don't like it.
Why?
It's crazy. That's a question you ask them. Yeah, I love it too. And he encouraged me to say that you are successful and speak those positive affirmations to yourself. But again, a lot of them, probably Tasha don't like it, is because he feminine and she don't like probably feminine guys. It is what it is.
That's not true.
Okay.
I don't think you should say that.
I have to say what it is. I'm just saying what it is. Maybe she don't like it because he's a feminine guy and she can't control him. I think that's a theory.
Yeah.
But that really can't be, especially if your husband sound like Michael Jackson. How you doing? Tasha? How you doing? Baby, that husband sound like Michael Jackson. I said, put a little bass to your voice. I said, that's her husband. Hey, baby, is she going live? Is she going live? Put it in the baby and all that type of stuff. I heard it. I heard that little whisper. I said, is that Michael Jackson? I'm like, did he come?
You know what? But you know what? You are in a perfect position.
Yeah.
Because you're just watching all of this unfold. I love it. You're watching from the bushes.
I was watching from the bushes.
Because you're watching all the mess. I think you can see what to do and what not to do. The positive things that Armon is doing in this case, positive thing Tasha's doing in this case? And then are you talking about it? I don't find that something, I don't find it negative. I feel like actual academics back in the day.
Right, and all I'm doing is I'm just a black man, Right, I'm just a beautiful black man coming up in my own lane. Thank you, sister. And I'm doing what I got to do. And I'm not going to let nobody turn me around. I'm going to keep on shading, keep on joking, marching to the freedom land.
And that's why we can watch Tasha, we can watch Armon, and we can watch you.
Come on. All right. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. I'm not going to let no card reader turn me around. I'm not going to let no card reader turn me around. I'm going to keep on walking, keep on talking, marching to the freedom land. I'm not going to let no wino turn me around. I'm not going to let no wino turn me around. I'm going to keep on walking, keep on talking, marching to the freedom line. Good morning, you live on the Wiley Show. What's on your mind?
Hey, Wiley. Hey, the producer.
Yes.
I was piggyback on what the caller had said about why Tasha K and Amal have been fighting. I think that Dr. Baby interview, Armon felt like this was going to be like his big game changer interview. And I think he had kind of like trusted Tasha K and telling him like, you know, he was doing this interview and, you know, it was going to be good. And, you know, because Dr. Phoebe, he's a well-known guy. So that would have really pushed his platform forward. And yes, Wiley, you are right. There's a lot of ego between the both of them. But I also see how Tasha K played games when she had C.S. Madison in their basement. And not to bring up Weeknd, but that should not have even been the conversation about Storm like in Weekend night. But she did that. Even when she dropped that, Gio's calling me on the phone when she popped up on your StreamYard. Tasha K, I think they're up now. And, you know, it might be fun for her to do it, and it might be like it's a joke or something like that, but there's some nutty people out here. And even with that thing with C.S. Madison and Weekend Night, I was so glad that C.S. Madison and Weekend Night was actually to talk outside of Tasha, and they was able to come on some type of common ground. I just think Tasha that's just what sells her being messy. But I really think that he was really passionate about that interview. And he constantly keeps saying, like, I went to you. And then all of a sudden the family don't want to deal with me and want to deal with you because the equipment was better. So I think they are going to hate each other until they both offer you. And so I just wanted to let that caller know. I think he was real passionate about that interview, so passionate that he let her on. But I also feel like Tasha K kind of let him on to believe that there was a genuine friendship. And, you know, but I just see some things that Tasha has done, and it's just like, you know, you gotta be careful, and you did give him the right advice, like when you told him you need to watch out for her, and that's all I have to say.
All right, thank you so much. All right, thank you. Okay, let me call this other caller back because I had some callers that called you. So I think this is the caller. I think this is a Chicago caller. Yes, make sure y'all hashtag show the earnings. Call in, callers. Hey, shout out. I'm not gonna let no red BMW turn me around. Turn me around. Turn me around. I'm not gonna let. No. Hey, good morning. You want to speak on the Wiley Show? Okay, go ahead, sister.
Good morning.
Good morning.
First off, yes, let's all thank the man above for waking us up. That's who did it for us, so let's thank him. But I just wanted to get on here and say, first of all, for me, the chick, Candace, DayTimeTea, I've been watching her since before she decided to come, out as to say who she is and, show her face every day. And Armon dragged her to pieces. One time he came on live drunk. He's like, yeah, okay, DayTimeTea. You know what I mean? And this chick didn't even do anything to him. So when I saw her, I knew I've been seeing her in the chat lately. They've been shouting each other out. But she was like seeming super thirsty last night. It's just like my friend, she came at my friend. So it seems like for me, she was biased on Jaguar. First of all, people need to recognize a mental breakdown when they see one. This lady has lost a very close friend to her. And let's not even bring up the fact that she lost her child. When you lose a child, it's like losing a piece of yourself. They literally say you lose a child, you lose a piece of yourself. A piece of yourself goes with that child. So for people to be coming at her, okay, we know that she's having a mental breakdown, just like when people were talking about Kanye when he was going through a mental breakdown. I don't think it's funny to talk about when people go through a mental breakdown because karma is a bitch, and you're talking about that person that's having a mental breakdown, and all of a sudden you have a mental breakdown and you don't know where it's coming from. All these demons will start attacking you, all of it. Okay? So for me, I didn't like the way, I love Candace the way she does her shows. I like getting information from her, but I just did not like the way she was super thirsty to side with Armon, and it's like it just, I just felt like it was a thirsty move, and it's desperate. Like, you don't have any other friends, like you call in Armon like your friend, like. Come on, you didn't have to say it. You could have left that out. You could have just said she dragged the YouTuber Armon Wiggins,
But I say this. They're doing this to get back at each other because she's saying that to get under Tasha K skin, right? Because a couple of months ago, when they all was on the
only like each other because of one reason, Tasha K,
right? Right, because when they was on the Wiley Show, DayTimeTea said, hey, I'm supporting my friend. And Tasha K said, your friend, you don't even know him, but that's your friend. That's your friend. So, so they're using Amal Wiggins and the Storm Bro as chess pieces to get back at each other. And I hope and pray Amal Wiggins know that. But just know this, let them use you because you gained from it, because you almost at your 100K, Amal Wiggins. Storm Bro, you at your 100K.
Definitely.
Both.
You know what? Jaguar is nobody. They're saying Jaguar is nobody. But after he dragged her and it's going back and forth, he's going up in subscribers. So yeah, a lot of people don't know about her, but for the people that do, they went to go see what Armon Wiggins did about, her.
Facts.
So it's, for me, you're right. He is gaining a coin off of this, and that's why he's smart. He is smart in that he knows what topics to jump on. Like, he knew to change everything around to Armon react. People don't care about the other crap.
Because if you look right here, Storm Monroe is at 80,000 subscribers. Amal Wiggins is at 88.3 subscribers. So they're both is in that range of who's going to get there first. My suggestion for Tasha is to introduce Storm back into the basement, into your room for a podcast. right? That's how you win. I want to see the battles of the platform. Me, I gained from the situation. It's because I'm neutral. I'm going to say what I have to say. Now, yesterday, people say, oh, you ain't dragging Armon Wiggins because ain't no material. I got to work back some material. But today, where you at? Because I'm addressing these people. And what the Wiley Show is, I offer comedy. This is in the morning. This ain't no serious show. This is a show where we kick back, we laugh, and we have a good time, right? Because there's a lot of funny stuff that's going. It's a lot of funny, sticky stuff going on, and I'm here for it. And I think the audience are here for it. Period. Now, whoever gets 100,000 first, they're going to have bragging rights. They're going to be able to, brag a little bit.
You are right. You are right, and I want to tell you that you were right about that. The ego thing about Tasha K. And for me, I used to watch Tasha K all the time, and then I just was like, I listened to Armon one day, and he told the truth. He's like, she will get you in and then have nothing, and that's basically what her show is. She just talks a whole bunch of opinionated crap about what she thinks and makes it facts. She's a narcissistic person, and Armon is too. That's why he understands her, because they both are narcissistic people, and they are all the way narcissistic, where they are living in their own selves to feel like they are this grand person, which they are not just that. You know what I mean? Neither one of them are on the level as let me see, who is it? Those people on YouTube that get the million.
Oh, millions.
Million
yes,
subscribers.
absolutely.
Okay? You know what I mean? You need to humble yourself, okay? You're in a sector, let's be real, you're still in a sector, okay? Drama, celebrity, gossip, all of that. You're not where you think you are, but because of your narcissistic ways, you are thinking grander than what you are. Both of them need to humble themselves. And I don't agree with, do you agree with the way that Tasha K posted Storm Monroe, like, you know what I mean, like that, what he's expected to.
I think that's dangerous, because what if he out at the mall and somebody hit him over his head, or take his camera or something? I just think that's not right to do, because you add on a spirit. I don't think that's cool to just post it. Now, if he wanted to post it, that's fine. That's his business. But for her to post it, I don't think that's right. I think that's quite dangerous to be posting that all about and showing how much money you got. No, because I've never seen Beyonce posting her receipts, how much money she got. Never seen Jay-Z. I never seen Lovely T. I never seen Candace DayTimeTea post her income. None of them women.
Exactly.
Chronicle Speaks. None of them women.
That was trash. I was like, why would she do that? You're trying to prove a point to Armon that your narcissistic ways led you to post Storm's account. And Storm, I watched one of his things, because for me, I can't do him. I just can't. I just don't get into him. But for some reason, one of the shows that I did watch is the one time before Tasha K and him, the Armon thing, I did watch that. But like just one by himself when he wasn't talking to Armon and Tasha K, I watched that, and he literally was just acting like he was broke. He's like, I don't have it, like you guys think if somebody was like Storm got it or something, and he was like, no, not like that, not like that. And now guess what? Tasha K posting this, you know what I mean? It's like you can't even lie and say, no, I don't got it. You know what I mean? Or no, I'm humble. Tasha K, I hate her the way she did that. It's ridiculous. But I just wanted to get on here and say that I want you to enjoy your day. Have a blessed day. Have a great day. Have a blessed week. Actually, the whole entire chat. The blessings of Abraham on the entire chat, on you and your life. And you're going to get where you want to go.
Amen.
Just by what you said.
Thank you.
Into existence.
Seek it. Yes.
That's how you're going to get there.
Yes. Thank you so much, sister.
Into existence.
Thank you.
Okay. Have a great day. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. And so I want to say this about an impressive channel. Very exclusive. And she's at 1 million subscribers. She did show her face. She does an amazing job editing videos, especially the ones about the artists in the industry, and does amazing with documentaries. Her research off the chain. I will never forget, I watched the B2K documentary on there, and she don't get involved in the mess. She stay focused on the content, right? And she don't show her income. She don't show how much bank she got. Because that ain't none of our business. Okay? And because you want to be trying to, you want to try to prove a point to who? These people up here buying cars, they buying this, they buying that. I said, go ahead. I am so happy for you. May God bless you. I hope and pray that you keep the notes up, that you make sure you have the money for that good old oil change and be blessed, right? Great. So when they actually doing this, I'm like, okay, but I said, wow, do you have to post your income? So that's why I said to Amal Wiggins, don't post your income on the show. Then yesterday, I said Amal Wiggins and Wiley should get a podcast. Baby, why did I say that? Y'all have sent me some emails about don't work with them. And I kept saying that if we ever do work together, you will watch it. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Is this Jaguar Wright?
No, this is this is Monica.
Oh, go ahead, Monica.
I just wanted to say a few things. Me too. I've been watching in the bushes, and really, I really like watching Tasha K. I like watching Armon, and I like watching you. You have a really good energy, even if you are small YouTuber. You seem to be like a really cool person as well. But from all YouTubers that I've been watching, Tasha K, Lovely Tea, Armon, I even watched Storm as well. I can tell that Tasha K and Armon Wiggins are two of a kind. They are really good at what they do. Their personality, their whole persona, what they present is really good. And Armon, even if he doesn't have as much subscribers as Tasha K, is on her level, personality-wise, what he presents. And because Tasha K knows that, I think she feels a bit threatened by him. And I think what you said about the ego, you actually hit the nail on the head. These two guys, if they could be friends, they would be really good friends because they have a lot in common. But because something happened and they couldn't be friends, it's just an ego battle. And this is never going to end unless somebody actually gives in. But yeah, I just wanted to say that they're both really, really good. I mean, they're both really entertaining to watch. And I think the people around him are, steering the pot around them, that's steering the pot. Because, truth to be told, when they get into some drama, there's a lot of content to be dished out. And that's it, really. This is never going to end. And what that woman said, that Jaguar woman said about the talent, I mean, she was wrong saying that the whole thing about Summer Walker, you should never, get into someone else's story. You never know what anybody else went through. So you can't compare your story, what you've been through, and saying the signs that are there. I can see it. She was abused. She was touched. She was wrong in saying that. But the whole talent thing, the whole Mary G. Blige thing, I don't think people should criticize her saying that she's narcissistic, because I can tell that we all know people who actually have a lot of talent, but they never made it into the industry, and their talent was actually used to to raise someone else that maybe had the whole package, didn't have the voice that Jaguar had, but they had the other things, other packages, it had the stage presence, I had the right connections. So I do believe that it's possible, their talent was used to propel someone else. So you can't say that she's delusional just because she never made it. There are many people who have talent but never made it. So really, that's just my opinion. Thank you, Wiley. You're doing great.
Thank you, sister, for calling in. Please subscribe.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, if this is your first time watching, click that subscribe button. Okay, Storm Monroe, you are black, you are beautiful, and you are important. Hey, black man, you know where you want to be? Do you know where you want to go? Hey, black man, yes, okay, you are black. I woke up this morning with my mind. Say, oh Jesus, I woke up this morning with my mind. Say on the Lord. Woke up this morning with my mind. Say on Jesus. Hallelujah. 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 I'm so glad that I'm black. I'm so glad that I'm black. I'm so glad that I'm black. Glad I'm black. I'm so glad that I'm black. So glad that I'm black. I'm beautiful. I'm strong. Okay. Yeah, I just had to just sing that song. Ooh. Okay. Black is black, black is love, black is everything. You better come on, somebody. If you somebody. And I did not expect to have a good old show today. It is raining outside, so I cannot go out for my morning walk. Okay, I cannot come out for my morning walk today, so love you all. Hey. Hey, Mark Radio, good morning. You got $20. Wait a minute. So I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. Hey, nothing wrong with just giving God the praise, and for that we thank Him. We're gonna keep moving on the Wiley Show. We're not gonna stop. We're gonna keep being successful. I don't know if I'll be able to go to Chicago because they want you to be quarantined for 10 days, and I'm not gonna be in the city for no 10 days in Chicago. So we shall see about Chicago. They got that travel advisory that you got to be quarantined in Chicago for 10 days. I'm like, I can't stay for no 10 days. I don't get along with my family. But then the best I can do is 3 days in the city. Not no 10 days. Can't do no 10 days. So we shall see. Okay. You walk in on people's neck and say, no, they're pretty good. That's if you live. That's if you live there. So I can go travel. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna make sure because I do want to go. Because I haven't been in the city of Chicago in a long time. So I do want to go see my family and go see the city. That's how it was in DC, but they changed that. So I want to double check and to make sure, because I don't want to be on 10 days. I don't get along with them like that. I don't want to see them for 10 days. I'm just tell you that right there. I don't get along with them like that. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. And shout out to the people that called in. I want to say this. What you think about Armon Wiggins, he is talented. That brother, he's an amazing talent. I saw the talent in that brother. Whatever you say about Storm Monroe, he's an intelligent brother and very, very talented. Whatever you say about Tasha K, though she may have a mohawk, but she is talented. The one thing I love about Candace Daytime Tea Time, she is expanding her brand. Candace Talks, I think that's an incredible segment. Though I am shady, I will never stop supporting these black content creators because at the end of the day, that is what we're supposed to do is support black entrepreneurship. And for that alone, I am so happy. When I saw that beautiful black chocolate brother in that showroom with that ruby red BMW, that is a blessing to see that and you support that brother. I think it's nice to see that chocolate brother, him grinning and smiling and so happy. That's a blessing. Okay, when we drove off there just smiling and cheesing, going to the liquor store, getting him a cocktail, that's a blessing. All right, ain't nothing wrong with that. 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 So what? You want to pull up to the liquor store, get you some liquor, the cocktail, the BMW. It's yours. Yeah, blah, shot top. Don't make no sense. So what if you moving out of 3-4 houses and you get you another house? It's yours. Go ahead, Tasha K. I don't care if you move every day. As long as you safe, as long as your children is safe, I'm all right with you, sister. As long as you up there drop some wine. I don't care if it's false wine. Just get on the show, twirl around in the circle, and give us the wine. I don't care if it's false. I don't care. As long as you make me entertain me and tell a couple of jokes. Tasha, I want to see you and that mohawk on stand-up comedy. You definitely can do that. Get your security because you know you be trying with these celebrities. So what? I love your style. I don't care if you wear the same outfit 3-4 times. You still beautiful. Don't take away from your talent and your beauty. So what? I don't care what nobody say. It make no sense. All right? I have to say it. Sure. You do move fast and you do move every other month. You're in a new place. But I'm so glad that you still going live, giving us that click and that view. I'm watching. So I'm here about supporting Black entrepreneurship. I think it's a beautiful thing to see that. And y'all keep supporting each other. And Tasha K is beautiful. And I support all these people. Nick at Night been on the Wiley Show. I don't care if she's crying in socks and all that type of stuff. And she don't like the F word and all that. But she's still beautiful. Chocolate, beautiful. And she knows she look good. Because she took a picture. I'm gonna have to get her permission. I'm like, Nick, is it any way I can put you on my vision board? I'm gonna have to ask Nick at Night. Nick, is you in the bushes? I definitely want to add you to my vision board. You are so beautiful, Nick. Beautiful. I don't give a doggone if you got you a gap. Oh Lord. I'm looking at one of this picture on Nick at Night. She said, I've been going on YouTube for a mad week because I really do not be caring to participate in groupthink and annoying common logic. You can't just tell me anything just to make sense. And I say, because you Black, I got to just roll with it. I just cannot. I really be looking at some comments like, laughing. And she took a picture. Good God Almighty. Hallelujah. Baby, that's a real Black woman. Chocolate. Hey, can you be my beard? Can you be telephone bills? Can you be my beard? Can you be my beard? Baby, looking like that. That's a real chocolate. Look good. All right. I don't give a damn. I'll bring you a couple of socks, baby. I'll bring you some socks. If you want to cry, you can just cry on my shirt. Hey, yes. I'm just on that. Okay. Go ahead, D. Chocolate, good looking. All right. I ain't got enough money. You know, you look like you gotta have money. I'll be over there in your show real soon. Go live. I can be in there, so I can jump on that link and drop the link so I can talk to you. Let me keep my comments to myself. You know, oh Lord, Nick. She took another picture and she said the sun kiss. Oh Lord, that's just true beauty. Oh Lord, the sun just woo. Yes. Okay. But she said she don't want nobody. She said she don't want nobody, but she's still good looking. I can look, child. That's nice and chocolate. I'll be right up over there. So what if she's long-winded and I'll still be over there having a good old time watching her show. I don't know what she be talking about half of the time. I just said, and I love Ezra Dick. I love her. I love Dick. I love you, Dick at Night. Let me move on. I definitely got to get the pajamas, though. Definitely got to give me some pajamas because she is so beautiful. Let me see in the comments. She doesn't want to buy me. Not your beard. Why did we calling in grinning? It might trigger her. They said, come on out the bushes, Nick. Nick at Night, come on out the bushes. She got a simple, I like her. I'm really pleased. Woo. One day when I become a millionaire, okay. Well, you know you ain't bad. That's you think you ain't on my Patreon. Don't worry. We have to drop some video. We're gonna have to drop some video. We're gonna have to drop. Don't worry, we're gonna have to drop some video. Oh gosh, so I just want to thank y'all. Y'all have an joyous morning. If y'all going to church, get your praise on. Thank you all so very much. I see y'all in the chat. Make sure y'all get y'all praise on. I like your shirt. Thank you. That's the Wiley Show shirt. We have those on Teespring. And yes, the Wiley Show shirts is on Teespring. If you want your shirt, make sure you go purchase it. I love it. I'm just, it just amazes me how I can look at myself on a shirt or a coffee mug. I said, wow, 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 wow. Never, never would have made it. Never would have made it without you. I would have lost it all. But now I see that you were there for me, and I can say, never would have made it. Never would have made it. Okay? This is church. And I can say, okay, I would have lost it all, but now I see you were there for me, and I can say I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I'm better, much better. When I look back, all you brought me through, I can see that you the one to held on to. All right, so I have been to church a long time, but y'all have a good old Sunday morning. I'm going to go ahead on and eat me some much-needed breakfast. Thank you all so very much for coming on the Wiley Show. All the callers got in today. Saturday, if you want a question about skin routine with Shay's Creations, bring your questions on Saturday, okay? I may be out of town, but I will still have to do a show because I'm getting so many comments about my skin routine. And you can ask Shay's Creations. I use moisturizer, I use the serum, I use so many things, and it's like a routine, different types of soaps. And like I said, if you want to get any products from her, you go to shadescreations.com and use my promo code, you get 20% off. And so that's why my skin is looking how it's looking. I do a skin routine every single day. And she's an amazing woman. You can send her a text and she will answer. And if you want to put your order in, you can order right off the phone. And if you want that number before I go, I would definitely give you that number for that. So, because it's definitely on there. We did a live with her, so it's all on there. And the number that she have on there is the 410-481-6529. That is the number where you can call, put your products, ask any questions about skincare. I'm telling you, y'all have been giving me credit. And I was like, well, I can't take the credit. I went to shadescreations.com, got me some products, and it's just amazing on my skin. I just want to personally thank the Shades Creation, to her entire company. Thank her for that, because wow, I even got some confidence. You know, it makes me look good in the morning. I said, just brought out the brownness, you know, in my skin. I was like, wow, this is beautiful. This is so beautiful. I have some beautiful, beautiful skin, and I just want to thank her for giving me that opportunity. So thank you for doing this, because everywhere I go, they be like, oh my gosh, I love your skin. I love your skin. I love your skin. Also, too, we will do the financial show next week. I want to try to do it Monday or tomorrow or Tuesday. So I'm going to post something on the community wall. So if you want to participate in that show, you can just send me an email. So I will post everything on the community wall, because we do want to do a show about stocks and everything like that. So if you're any financial experts, if you're an investor, if you want to come on and give your testimony and talk about how you started out investing, I would love to bring you on the show. Okay, I'm going to drop that in the community post, the community wall as well. So we're gonna be trying something different, you know, talking about finances and stuff like that. We will do it right here on the Wiley Show. So if you want to participate for that, it will be like a weekly segment. I want to do the first one next week. So if you want to contribute to that, be a part of that, all of the information is on the community wall. And yeah, so thank you for that. Your skin is looking good. Would you like, you're looking good, Wiley? Thank you. I look at her website. It's pricey, but I would buy it. Yes, and you get 20% off. And then you get special discounts once she know you coming from the Wiley Show. So she have like different deals, different discount, but it's worth it because my skin is looking great. I may say so myself. Thank you. Come on, shopping tips. LOL, good to know. And it's a couple people that actually get her products. Not going to church, that's why I'm here. I signed up for the text reminder for your shirt, but didn't get a text. Well, you must have signed up. When did you sign up? Did you sign up today? Well, send me another text. Oh, you must just sent that. You sent that after I sent it already. Yeah, you must. You just sent that today. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, so you'll be notified when I next go live. But you just sent that this morning. So I sent everybody the text that was that way. So thank you for that. And I will make sure I will send it to you for tomorrow. They said Tasha K is a slamming. Okay, I see you in the chat. Any other comments y'all have? Many questions? And we're on Patreon, so I'm good for that. But today is actually raining in Dallas. So yeah, so it's definitely raining out here. Definitely raining. How is disrespect supporting a blogger while growing mind will support others, help each other? Absolutely help each other. I tried 2 of her products. It's definitely great. No, yesterday. Okay, well, we'll send a text again because I have somebody that just texted me this morning because everybody that sent the text, I text them because I'm looking at it right now. Let me double check. Yep, I sent, so just resend it and I'll send it to you. All right, how is the sweat forms? Okay, no, yesterday I tried 2 of our products. It was raining in Dallas. I'm about to finish G Status. And make sure y'all go check it out. Also, I interviewed G Status as well. Did you hear about Chichi? I don't watch Drag Race, but her family's in my prayers, praying for the family. I heard about it, but I don't watch it. I didn't even know who that was. Definitely praying about it. I did hear about it, y'all. Absolutely, I did hear about it. It was definitely great. Okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you. God bless each and every one of y'all. Thank you. And I will see y'all later. Peace.